Welcome to the basement layer, which is where I do most of my workouts. Some of my fitness videos are on my YouTube channel here and other things. So a little quick synopsis here. I'm getting ready to start a new supplement called Exipure. It's one caplet a day that you take with a big glass of water and some food. It's 8 all natural ingredients in it, and it's to help with weight loss, or in this case, what the product claims is fat loss, or a change of white fat cells to brown fat cells. And I'm not an expert on this stuff, but I know brown fat cells tend to burn more fat. According to the studies, people that are naturally skinny have more brown fat cells in their body than those of us that are a little bigger. So a quick story here on myself. The last year and probably a half, I've kind of let myself go a little bit. I'm not going to get into all the particulars of it, but let's just say I still work out, but not to the intensity I did. I've had some injuries, shoulders, knee, etc., etc., etc. Stress due to some life stuff that almost everybody goes through. I've let myself go, and I've put on about 22 pounds in the last year and a half. I've tried a couple of other products from some other friends. I'll leave their names unmentioned at this point in time. And one of them, it worked okay. I did have a lot more energy and stuff. It was an all-natural supplement. I really did like it. Kind of expensive, $100 a month for a 3-pill setup a day. Worked pretty well. It stabilized my weight where I felt comfortable, slept well, etc., etc. The new product that I tried also through a friend recommendation, I did it over the last couple of months. To be honest, I didn't really notice anything with it, though my diet was atrocious. So one of the things that they don't usually tell people is that when you're doing these programs, you still have to adhere to a good diet and an exercise program. Most people want the miracle pill. It just supposedly doesn't exist. Now this Exipure product, if you actually watch a video from the guy that started the company, supposedly they eat whatever they want still, obviously within reason. It doesn't mean having ice cream 3 hours every day, or etc., etc., which ice cream is a big downfall myself, and chocolate. Anyways, back to a little bit about my story. At one time, at the age of 43, I was 252 pounds, 32.5% body fat. By the age of 45, I got it down to 183 pounds at about 12 to 14% body fat. Still had a tire around my midsection. I finally got to my comfortable weight at about 194 and a half and stayed there for a good 4 or 5 years. It would fluctuate over to about 205 in the winter time, which your body tends to store a little more water, especially when you live in a colder climate in the winter, to help you heat. And that weight was usually gone a month or two into the spring. Here in the last couple of years, I've went through a life change, we'll just call it, and I got to a comfortable weight between 202 and 206, and I felt pretty good there. But I still always had this tire around the midsection I couldn't get rid of. So here I am now. I'm at 228.2. Just weighed in, because obviously I'm trying this product and I'm doing a video and I'm going to track how I do on this thing. It's a 3 to 6 months. So unlike a lot of these programs where you're in it, it's a life thing. Like you're buying this product month after month after month. And again, like the one example I gave earlier was $100 a month. This is 3 to 6 month process. So I got 6 months. And it cost me $250. So $40 a month, over $100 a month, and supposedly does basically the same type of thing, except this one actually talks about changing your body's composition, so to speak, to where you now have more brown fat, which is what ultimately burns a lot more of the fat and helps keep you slim. We have more of it. Obviously, we were born with a bunch of brown fat, and as we get older and older, we start to lose that, and it turns over, I believe it's a white fat and that's when this bulky stuff starts to come on. So anyways, today I'm starting this product. This is the video showing it. So one of the things I did today was trim up, because I'm a free individual, and so I trimmed up so you have a better idea of just how much fat that I have going on here. And before I take my shirt off and show this beautiful work of art I've been working on the last year and a half, I want to preface it with a couple of things here. So when you see videos prior, you see the before and afters, and what people tend to do is they push their stomach out so they look so much fatter. So we'll do that as well. The other trick that people do is they like to stand at a little bit of a 45-degree angle with a twist, because it'll show a little bit more cut definition. And these are all just little tricks of the thing. And then on their after video, not only do they have that little side cut view, but they also suck in, where in the first video they're pushing out. And you can really see it. So we'll do some of those videos just so you have an idea. And then hopefully 3 to 6 months, I'll have 2 more videos and we'll see actual definition, because you know, this is supposed to be a 3 to 6 month program depending on the individual, how much you got to lose, how much you work out. I still work out every day. I probably work out 5 to 7 days a week, half hour to an hour and a half depending on what it is I'm doing. But you just can't outwork the diet. If your diet's bad, you're just going to keep putting on weight. And that's one thing you learn. Again, I'm a certified trainer through ISSA, master trainer. I have 9 different certifications, getting ready to start my 10th. And trust me, I don't care how much time you spend in the gym, if your diet's bad, you're going to put on weight. Especially as we age. Again, I will be 52 this summer, so by the time this program is done, by the time I'm done with this program, I will be 52. So here it is again. It's called Exipure. It's 1 tablet a day. So we'll pop one out so you can see it. Not very big. Drink it with a full glass of water and chase it with some food. That's it. Once a day, every day, for the next 3 to 6 months. Now, we'll see how it goes. I'll track my progress and I'll do another video in a month or 2, maybe 3. And by the time I put all these videos out there, they'll all be done, and we'll see if there's a transformation. So, now to the ugliness. My shirt off. So, as you can see from my side view, I'll push it out so you can really see how fat I look. But the reality is, this here is not pretty. The front view, as you can see, there's a nice little dimple in my fat rolls. Okay, and then another side view. I can push it out for you so it really looks bad, but the reality is it's more like that. And then we can suck it in so that you can see the difference. Like, see, when I suck in, as I was talking earlier, when I suck in, you can already see a rib line. That little, which once I lost all the weight that came in, it just doesn't seem to want to go back away. I'd like to think it's an ab line, but my son and I joke about it being a fat roll line, but the reality is it's just an indentation. So everybody has a 6-pack or an 8-pack. It's there. Everybody has it. Genetically speaking, 25% or more of us can't get it. And it's a genetic thing. There's nothing you can do to get around it. Again, 25% what happens to you is genetics. I would say probably 15%, maybe 20% is how active you are, physically fit. The rest of it's diet. So we're talking 55-60% of diet. And again, I've been on a train wreck here the last year and a half. Fast food 4 or 5 times a week. Cold Stone ice cream. Shout out to Cold Stone. Love it. Chocolate, cookies, shakes. My drinks of choice, mellow yellow or sweet tea, peak sweet tea. So anyways, been an absolute train wreck. So we're going to get this lovely pill started today. And we're going to see how it actually does for us. So again, it says drink with a big glass of water and chase with food. I got a breakfast sandwich over here that we're going to hit up. And we'll see how this thing goes. And we'll see you at the next video. And hopefully we'll see a little bit of change, especially on a scale. Again, that scale change doesn't always necessarily directly affect how much weight you've lost. Let me rephrase that, how much fat you have lost. Because depending on how you work out, you could be putting on a little bit of muscle at the same time you're losing some fat. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming.